love you shook up the na na na. I love how you move up the na 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 na. Hey, dance मेरी रानी.
बंगले के पीछे तेरे पैरी के नीचे हाय रे पिया, हरिया हरिया हरि पिया. कान तो लगा हाय लगा. आजा राजा बंगले के पीछे तेरे पैरी के नीचे हाय रे पिया, हरिया हरिया हरि पिया. कान तो लगा हाय लगा. आजा राजा बंगले के पीछे तेरी पैरी के नीचे हाय रे पिया, हाय रे पिया.
The great Mahatma Gandhi said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." Welcome to season 5 of Get Real with Shameeza. Things are about to get real hot in here. This is Get Real with Shameeza. I'm your hostess, Shameeza Ali, and I look forward to spending this time with you. Salam, namaste, and good evening to everyone joining us on Facebook, YouTube, Island Zone Radio, NTN, Channel 69 in Georgetown, Guyana. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited for this new season. We have an amazing season planned with some special guests. But first, let's get to tonight's activities. Before we do that, here's a message from our sponsors.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college-trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
She's a wife, mom of 3, and a cancer survivor. Please welcome Alicia Sugrim. Alicia, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you for being here this evening, sharing your story with us. It's truly an honor to have you here this evening. First, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Alicia Sugrim. I'm born and raised in Potentia on the west bank of Demerara. I'm a mother of 3. At the age of 35, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. That was last year, August. I am now 36. I'm sitting here talking to this lovely young lady, and I'm happy to be here to share my journey with you guys. So feel free to ask any questions you want to.
Well, we are happy that you took the time to be here this evening, and we want to know more. We want to be able to help others, right? That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. We want to be able to bring awareness to find a way that we can help others who are either in this situation, or if they have any little thing that they're feeling and they're not sure. Someone like you can definitely help them, either to make that call to their doctor, or to go out and say, hey, I'm not sure, but I think it's time for me to go take a look at this, right? So um, I know.
Yes.
Tell me about the day, which was last year, that you actually found out that you had cancer. What were your thoughts? Like, what were you thinking? What was going through your head? I can imagine being a mom, being a wife. There's so much responsibility, and then finding out this. What was your thoughts at that moment?
When the doctor first came in the room and told me that, I never expected to hear those two words, breast cancer. So I was in a state of shock. Um, I all I keep saying what my baby's face is in that room that day. But I don't know where I got this bravery from, so that I immediately asked the doctor, "What's next?" It's very um, it's very interesting that I never break down, like allow myself to break down to the extent that I couldn't move forward. So he gave me a moment, let me take it all in, and then he came back in the room and said, "Are you ready?" So I said, "Yes." What's next? What's the next approach? So I was ready to go head on in, but had no idea what I was up against. So when challenged with chemotherapy, my God, that was so horrible, very horrible experience. Just last week, I would have been a year since I started chemotherapy, the 12th of October. So it's a big date for me, and that day was very emotional. I cried all day because it took me back to where I was last year, and
Right.
to deal with it all, it was very horrible. I tried my best to cope during chemotherapy time, which was very hard, but I tried to give it my best because I have babies depending on me. I have to be a wife. I have to be a daughter to my parents. I have to be there for my other my family members. I just wasn't ready to go. Time wasn't. I don't think my time was up as yet. I didn't want to. I just wanted to survive this thing and just get over it. And now that I'm over it, I tried my best to inspire a lot of people. So push forward and move forward and do the best you can. Make the most of every moment.
And I hear you say push forward and move forward. Like the first time the doctor told you this, you were ready to fight, right? Like you were ready
At
to
the
take
same
it
day,
on
the
and
very
keep
same
moving.
day when he broke the news to me, I asked, "What's next?" And he was like, "Wow." When I go to him now, he jokingly calls me Alicia Sugrim, aka Living Out Loud. So
Yeah, I
it's
like
kind of
that.
funny, but it's a funny nickname he gave me. So every time I go to him, because when I used to do chemotherapy and I go, he was like, "Wow, you look horrible." He would tell me as it is, and I would say, "I feel horrible," and give me something to make me sleep or do something, help me, help me. So now he uses me as an example to say he's proud to say I was his patient. So we had a long. He told me it wouldn't be a good the journey would be long and it would be painful. So brace myself for it. But I had those
Yeah.
words were ringing in my ears, but didn't know what he was referring to. I had no idea what he was referring to. So it's like entering a room blindfolded.
You didn't know what to expect, what you're getting into. You just know that you just knew that you had to fight, and you had to fight hard.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
how has this changed your whole dynamics when it comes to your family, your kids, your husband? How has this changed you?
I am not the Alicia that they all knew before. I'm not this I used to do it all. I was all wrong. I was a stay-at-home mom, but I used to get things done. I was on top of everything, and to know that I am a back a bit, it's kind of like heart-wrenching for me because I feel invisible. That's just in a nutshell to put. I feel invisible because I don't do things that I normally would do before.
Right.
Like the holidays are upon us, and I would normally be on top of my game, done dress and everything. I have done nothing because I can't. I'm not able anymore.
Do you think this?
The surgery alone did a number on me. The chemotherapy did a number on me. Then I had to radiation. All was strong dose of medication. So it took a toll on my body. So I am resting now, trying to get back to my strength, which I know will take a long time from now, but I'm still trying my best.
Well, I hope that you stay strong because you really do. It's the only option right now is to stay strong, hang in there, and keep fighting. Right? It's been one
Mm,
year now, and here you are, still fighting. You're still going through therapy. You're still doing a lot of things. Like, uh, it's not something that a year later you fought, you got over, and you're done. You're still fighting every single day. You're still
yeah.
doing a lot of things there. Tell me a little bit about the medical system in Ghana that's in place for cancer victims. Like,
Oh,
what is
we
there?
have come a long way. Guyana's come a long way, and we're doing great things because before time we had to source our own chemotherapy. Now we have it available at the GPHC free of cost. So that's a big thing for us because back
Mhm.
in the years you had to source it from around the world and bring it in, pay to bring it, ship it in, and then you have to pay a doctor to administer it. Now you have all of that being done free of cost. The only thing you have to pay for is radiation therapy, which is very costly, and we are appealing to authorities if they can do some more because certain persons cannot afford. If you're not in the like certain budget, you cannot afford it. So for me, I had to get help. I sought help from a few friends and loved ones that were always there to lend support. So I had no issues with my payment, but I know of some women who couldn't go through with treatment because they couldn't afford it.
They couldn't afford it, and that's such powerful words that you're saying that someone life depends on affordability, right? They are
Mm.
not able to get treatment because they can't afford it. That just breaks my heart. uh is this like, what percentage of Guyanese have access in your situation? What percentage would you say have immediate access and free of cost to treatment like yours?
Majority of families cannot afford it because I have seen the list of women waiting on still waiting until now to get treatment, and some even they lost the battle because they couldn't get into the system. They had no money to continue with it. So I lost a lot of my friends who were doing chemotherapy with me, had to move on to radiation. Didn't make it to that stage.
Because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah, yeah.
You do you need? We can take a break if you like.
That's fine.
We'll go
That's
ahead and
fine.
take a break. We'll be
If you
right
break
back.
now, I will zone up
Yeah.
soon.
All right. So let's take a break,
Yeah.
guys. Please ask any questions that you would like in the comments, and we'll ask them once we're back.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
All right, we are back, and Alicia is right there with us, and we will take questions from our viewers at this time. If you have any questions, just let us know what you'd like to ask her. Any messages that you have to her, please let us know. Now, Alicia, I know this is tough for you, so I thank you for being here. I hope that Guyana is able in the future to get better with these things. I cannot believe at this period in our lives that we are still at that stage where people are losing lives because they can't afford certain things. The rich are being saved and the poor cannot be saved because of money. So I hope that this changes, and I'm happy to be one of those people who can stand up out there and say, let's find ways to change these things. We need to change these things. We need to move forward, and we need to bring some sort of relief and assistance to these people. Tell us about your support system. I can imagine with something like this, you need support, you need family, you need friends, you need people there. What has that been like for you?
I had great support. I had no problems with support. I had a family that was behind me through it all. My husband, my kids, my mother, my father, my sisters, everybody was on board with me. Nobody, I rarely run into some criticism, but that would be like people who are not okay with me being so vocal and stuff. But I just blank out all negativity and just try as much as to be vocal and be heard and spread awareness and raise awareness for these things that happening.
Perfect. I have one of our viewers is asking, what can you tell women who are scared?
Don't be, because we are not back in the centuries ago where we had to be scared of cancer. It is curable, depends on the stage. So the more you do checkups, routine checkups, and you know your body, what's going on, you can catch this thing at the early stage. So I am right now advocating for them to drop the age level with which they advise for you to go and have a mammogram done, because here I am at 36 and you're telling people they have to be 40 and over to go have their breast checked out. So at the age of 34, I already was past stage 2 going on to stage 3. So I am waiting to go get a mammogram done while I have cancer growing into me. So I am big on this, advocating for it, the age barrier to be addressed.
And how is that working out?
Well, I have now started. I'm now getting kick-started with that, because remember I was dealing with my own trauma. So I am now I'm being given the platform to be vocal about it. So that is what I am aiming to do.
Wow. Now, during the last year, I can imagine, and I spoke to you last week, the 1 year anniversary of when all of this happened, and I know it was very tough. We spoke for over an hour, and I know it was a very tough day for you. It was very emotional. There were good things, and there were things that wasn't that great. But through it all I sense that you're very strong. You try to stay as positive as possible, but it's difficult. I can tell in your voice. How do you stay positive and try to just maintain your sanity during this time?
Like I said, family support is important, but also for me, music is very therapeutic. So music is what helped me during my hard times. I would listen to music, blank out everything, and just put on my YouTube and listen to some music, and it helped me get through my day. So I just don't only listen to music, I listen to every single aspect of the lyrics, and it brings me back to life and puts me in a mood to just keep on fighting.
Wow. So music has gotten you through this. It helps to keep you sane, positive. I have another question. It says, did you have any symptoms? Which I think is an important question for anyone that's listening out there.
No, I had no symptoms. Just the lump. We felt a lump, and I went to get it checked out. I don't know where this lump just came out of nowhere.
So
And
it,
when in the right side breast. So when I went to have it checked out, that is when they were able to diagnose me. So at the age of 35, it's stage 3 breast cancer. That was very tough because I had no symptoms of at this. They would say that you have your nipples would drip or your skin tone would change or nothing, nothing. I was perfectly a healthy, happy human being.
wow. And by then, when you found that lump, you went and got it checked. And by then it was stage 3 at that point. Not that you can do.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
it
there
was already
was
spreading out of
available,
the breast.
right. Um, I it's for it's as a woman, as a mom, this just listening to you and having to have you relive this at this moment is just something that I don't feel anyone should have to do. I know you're advocating to be out there to bring awareness to it, to help other people who are suffering. So that's why you're here tonight, is to be able to spread awareness, help another woman, another person who's out there that might not even know right now that they have cancer. So it's just for you. I know it's not that easy. For me, who's having to ask the questions, it's not that easy. Here are some of our comments. Cancer has a word to hear, and it's a hard situation to talk about. This lady fought a great fight. Her will and determination to live was paramount. She's indeed a motivation for so many others. Kudos. Thank you, Inderjeet. Paul, do you have a history of cancer or breast cancer in your family? Because now they're saying you do not need to have a history of breast cancer to get breast cancer. And if you have a boy child and you have breast cancer, they should also monitor as well. Are you are you able
No,
to answer that question?
I have no family history, so this came as a big shocker because no one in my family had cancer.
So hopefully that that answers that question. And now we will move on now. So tonight, I know that one of your biggest fan, one of the persons that got you through all of this is Raymond. I know you listened to his music and you got through your darkest days. And Raymond was planning to be here with you tonight. He wanted to come on, but unfortunately, he had things that couldn't go his way. He plans to make it up to you. So maybe in a future show in the season, he asked that he come back on and you come back on. He'll make it up to you, but he wanted to be here tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here. So I just wanted you to know that Raymond, he knows your story, he knows your struggle, and he's honored to know that during your darkest days, his voice was there with you. So he apologized, but he will make it up to you. We will take a break and we will be right back.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college-trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
All right, we are back. Alicia, what is next for you?
Well, I'm on the recovery road from surgery and the traumatic experience of chemotherapy. So next for me is to do checkups every 3 months. I have to do scans every 3 months. Again, affordability comes into play there because it's very costly in Guyana to do.
So all of these things between, getting your therapy, getting all of the other things, right now it depends on cost to be able to take you through the entire treatment. So that and is there like every few months that you have to be checked on, like
Every
do
3 months.
tests? How
Three
does it work?
months. Every
Every
three
three
months I
months?
have to do a scan, a CT scan. And
And is
it's the one being done with contrast and everything. So that's why it's very intense. That alone is also painful because my veins shrunk during chemotherapy. So to get that contrast in my system is very painful.
Wow. And is there a cost associated with that?
Yes, it's two scans doing in one, but they're checking not only the breast area, they're checking your entire upper chest, so your neck.
Hmm.
So it's a cost it's two back-to-back scans, so it's 78,000 per scan for every 3 months. That is the cost for every scan.
Now, does Guyana have like a cancer, breast cancer society, anything, any place that you guys can get help with this?
We have we have some societies that are involved, but I don't think they cover the full amount. They just give an amount, not the full amount.
So there is some coverage, but
There
not
are
full coverage.
several breast cancer things, but I have never like been a part of any. Only the Guyana Cancer Foundation, but they only cover like a percentage of the cost, not the full cost.
Okay. Uh, so you by yourself with your family and the support of friends and family, you're able to get through this right now. But it's a long road. The journey is long
Yes,
and hard, and you have to continue this.
for the next 5 years is what I have to be on. So when this 5 years is up, then I can say, well, I survived cancer.
Well, I hope that you keep fighting. I know that you're strong and you will keep doing this. And you have the support and the love of many people. So I want you to keep going. I want you to stay strong. And I want you to know that we're all here with you. We are
Thank you.
fighting with you. What is your advice to women out there who are either going through this right now, or at some point they will be facing this? What do you say to them?
Just don't give up to the battle just like that, because as I mentioned earlier, we're dealing with modern science. We've developed so much. So follow your doctor's instruction and just fight, fight. Don't ever give up, and remember to always keep positive thinking. Don't think negativity. If anybody comes to you with negativity, you have a right to blank them out from your life. It's your divine right to do that. So just blank out the negativity and you push forward, and you're going to survive like I did. That's what I did.
I do see a question that I want to ask from one of our viewers. She's asking if did you have to go on any special diet during treatment?
Yeah, they give you a diet sheet. You're not supposed to eat like milky stuff and like certain meats you're not supposed to eat during chemotherapy time. But in my case, my doctor, I was very delicate because of the nature of my cancer, and then the chemotherapy was so strong that it destroyed my entire system was collapsed. And so I had to, when I could have eaten after doing chemotherapy, they told me to eat whatever I can just to keep myself able to be strong enough to face this battle, because I was treated with the most severe, harshest dose of chemotherapy. So they told me after, if I could stomach it, whatever I could stomach, go ahead and eat it. So I had
Wow.
no restrictions. Certain people have restrictions. I didn't have any.
Okay. So I found out that your kids they do schoolwork on a laptop and it recently crashed, right? So you don't have a laptop for your kids to do their schoolwork on. So
Yeah.
we were able to make a few calls and I'm able to help you with a laptop. We will have a laptop sent to Guyana for you, for your kids to be able to do their homework. So I don't want you to worry because when I spoke to you last time, there were many things that you were very worried and stressed out about. And I said to you, Alicia, you can't let those things bother you anymore. So we will be giving you a laptop for your kids to be able to do their schoolwork and to be able to do many other things on. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
I hope that helps you out a little bit. And I'm sure, you know, if there's anyone out there who would like to assist Alicia, you can reach out to her directly. Alicia, if anyone would like to get in contact with you, how can they contact you?
Well, the name on social media on Facebook is Alicia Sugrim, or
Mhm.
my telephone number is 6419817 592 6419817. That's my
Perfect.
telephone number.
So if you'd like to reach out to Alicia, you'd like to assist her in any way, you can definitely reach out to her. And you know, even if it's just a few kind words that you like to say to her, please reach out to her. And you know, I hope that that makes her day, her life a little bit easier. And any way that we can support you, Alicia, I'll be in contact with you, and we will try our best to make this journey a little bit easier. All
Thank
right.
you. I appreciate it.
Tonight, it was indeed a pleasure having you here. I'm sure tonight you've probably saved someone, or you will be making a difference in someone's life tonight by just being here. So I thank you for being here, despite all of the challenges. You're here to bring awareness. So I thank you to all our viewers that's listening and sending her kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. And we will definitely keep in contact with you. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. God bless.
And we will take a message from our sponsors.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
All right, we are back, and our next guest, Savita Singh, is supposed to be on at this moment. She is actually performing at the Nagar right now, and she's on stage right now. So I will try to get through the next few minutes. I'm not sure how long her performance is. I thought she said it would be like after 9. So we figured this time would have been the time she will be on, but things change. And unfortunately, she's performing. Unfortunately for us, good for her, she's performing right now. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about season 5 of Get Real with Shameeza. So we have a amazing lineup of guests, stories, but as usual, I always ask you guys, what is it that you're looking for this season? It's the holidays. We are in before we know it, the time goes by so quickly. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have New Year, we have all these things upon us. What are the shows? What are the stories that you guys would like to see? Now, I have about a month out planned. What are the things that you guys would like to see? Do you want to see more cooking? Do you want to see more musical content? I have quite a few musicians already lined up for this season, but I would like to know what you guys will like. More about mental health. Thank you, Sabila. She wants to know more about mental health. And as much as I feel that it's an important topic, I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. It's something that all of us have an interest in, or, would like to know more about, and I'll get the right guests to come on and speak about it. But I want to make sure that these are the things that we're looking to hear. Do you guys want a season that's, these type of things? We talk about mental health, bullying, awareness to different things in our community, or you guys want a season that's filled with music, cooking, fun stuff, bring different stories and different people that can actually bring us up? Because season 5, I'm thinking, should be the season that we kind of lift spirits up. We do things for people, we change lives, we do surprises, and we just make a difference in people's lives. That's what I'm thinking. But you guys tell me what you're thinking, because again, it's if you guys are not looking at me and you're not here to watch, I can't carry the show, cannot go on. So I need your opinion. I need your feedback as to What is important to you? What are you looking for this season? So combined with what I'm thinking, which is food, music, surprises, and all the fun stuff, I can also incorporate what you're thinking, the different topics. We can do a little bit of everything. So just tell me what you're thinking and I'll make it happen. Some women support group, a safe haven group where women can step up and assist other women. I agree, Ramola, and I am working on it. It's something that I want to see here in our community here in Queens, for women, West Indian women. I want to see us have a support group where we can all show up, we can share stories, we can give opinions, and we can just support each other. I am working on it. Give me some time, and I will let you know once we have our group formed. I will let you know, but I am working on that. Mental health. Okay. Definitely, mental health seems to be the one topic that everyone's looking forward to hearing. So I will definitely plan a few different sessions on mental health, and incorporate it with some music. So we have the sessions where we talk about mental health, and then right after we get into music to really up the energy back with us, and hopefully that helps a little bit more about giving back and humor. Okay, so I think we're on the same page when it comes to that. Giving back and humor. Absolutely. It's what I think this season should be about. And I feel the holidays is really a time to give back, especially coming out of a pandemic where a lot of us, most of us, was affected in some way or the other. Our kids were affected. We were affected mentally, physically. There's so many things that was not right about the pandemic. And we have an opportunity now to live our best life, to get back out there and to be our best selves. So let's find ways to be among each other, to help each other, to support each other, and to really lift our spirits back up. I feel that's what we should be doing for the next few months. And I will definitely come back. Season 6 will bring a lot more important topics, stories from people, different backgrounds, and we'll share more stuff. But this season, I really feel it should lift spirits up, give back, and do some fun stuff. Uh, Giving back to the less fortunate for the holidays. Agreed with you, Nafisa, and I'm working on it. Different ways that we can give back in our community here, and just find ways to brighten up people's day. Alicia, who we just heard from, is going through so much, and I thought about it like, what better? How can we make her life, like, we can't take away what she's going through. That's just part of her growing and getting through this. But little things like, I found out that her kids they don't have a laptop. Their laptop crashed, and I'm like, we can make that happen for her. I found out that she likes Raymond. Raymond music got her through her darkest days, and I said, well, Raymond, this is what I heard. And he said, Shameeza, I'll be there to speak to her. And we really wanted to do that, but I promise it will happen, and you guys will get to see it all, how it goes down. All right. uh Stories about people make a difference in the community. Absolutely, I agree with you. We need more people to make a difference in our community. There is so much happening in our community. There is bullying that's happening. There's so much things happening in our community right now. Every time you open up your news feed, you see things about this person being shot. There's so much things that's happening, and we have to be there for each other. We have to support each other. We have to uplift each other, and we have to not just do it and do it for the sake of. We have to let that person know how we feel. We have to express ourselves, and we just have to be there with each other. And it could be a simple call to a friend that you haven't spoken to in years. Call them and let them know that you're thinking about them. It could be a family member that you haven't connected with recently, and you could have differences with them, but call them and let them know that you're thinking of them. And whatever it is, let's put it behind us and let's just move forward. Life is too short, and if we just recently what we've been through, if we're not feeling and seeing how important and valuable life is, and making changes in our lives, then I don't know what else it's going to take. We have to stop, and we have to really prioritize our life, what is important and what is not. And for me, the recent pandemic, having a moment to just be at home, be with my family, has shown me the value of life and how precious life can be. I've seen so many deaths recently that I am at that stage where nothing can really bother or upset me at this point, that I move on. If something is not in my favor, I don't agree with it, I move on, because it's not worth it. Being sad, being unhappy, and getting into conflicts with other, it's not worth it. Just move on. Live a happy life. That's my advice, and that's what I'm trying to do. Live my best life, and I hope you guys can sit back, find some time for yourself and really reflect on life, because when you do, you find out that there's so much things to be grateful for. I know recently we've been talking about, being grateful and all of these things, and it's one thing for us to say be grateful, right? It's simple. But if you really think about what being grateful is, it's something that comes from within. It's not something that we think about it and it happens. Being grateful is something that really comes from within you. You have to feel it. You have to really let it be within you. And if you let that happen, if you let yourself go to a point, every day you will wake up grateful. You will be grateful for the little things in your life, that just opening your eyes and just being there, just waking up. That's what gratitude does to you. And I hope that we all take a moment to really reflect on life. If you get up in the morning, get up and be grateful. Find 3 things in your life that you're grateful for. And it could be very simple things. And we know we're all grateful for our family and our kids and all of those things. But there's other simple things in your life. If you really stop to think about it, they're important things. But if you find 3 different things every single day to be grateful for, you'll see how blessed you are, and how much there is to life than what we see and what is beyond us. So that's my advice. That's my little rant. What else do you guys want to talk about? Sabrina, my dear friend, she says, Alicia is really a bubbly person. You will not believe what she has been through and still remain full of life. I agree with you, Sabrina. You are one of those people that I can have a conversation with, and after speaking to you or spending some time with you, I can really feel you, how positive you are, and the way you look at life, and how grateful you are for the little things in life. And you're one of those inspirational persons in my life that I always look forward to having conversations or a simple text message. You inspire me every single time. So thank you, Sabrina. And I remember having a conversation. And I said, listen, I'm starting the new season, and this is what I'm thinking for October. And you said, Shameeza, I have someone who can talk about cancer awareness. And I'm happy that I took your recommendation and we spoke to Alicia today. Gratitude allows us. Kimberly, all the way from the state of Washington. Thank you for watching tonight, Kimberly. She says, gratitude allows you to live in the now and appreciate the little moments. Absolutely. It's one of those things that, like I said, if you have to experience it, you have to practice it, you have to wake up every day just feeling it. It's a feeling. It's something deep within you. And not a lot of us get to experience it. All right, so we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to try to see if we can get in contact with Savita and bring her on in just a few moments. All right, so bear with us. Thank you guys so much. And here's a message from our sponsors.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college-trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
Hibiscus has been a flagship restaurant in our community for a very long time. Come dine with us and enjoy our excellent food, drinks and service at any one of our many locations. We are located on 12418 101 Avenue and 22113 Jamaica Avenue. Hibiscus at Elliott's on the Mile in Freeport is one of our newest locations, along with 12402 Rockaway Boulevard. In Guyana at 91 Middle Street, Georgetown. Bring your family and friends and come visit us soon.
All right, we are back, and at this point, we were not able to get Savita. She is still performing, and we will definitely have her another time. So at this time, we do not have her. I apologize to all our viewers who I know specifically tune in to see Savita. Uh, I promise that we will definitely have her. I apologize on her behalf. I know she really wanted to be here, and she wanted to, just be here and spend some time with you guys. But unfortunately, things happen. And tonight was one of those nights where, something happened and she couldn't be here. She tried, she really tried. And I know she's still trying, but things happen. Tonight, we have some new sponsors. I like to acknowledge our new sponsors. I would like to acknowledge our old sponsors who have been there for the entire 5 seasons. And I am grateful for each and every one of you. I am thankful for all the love and support that I get every single day from all my viewers, my well-wishers, from the people who really don't care. You guys make me strong every day. You make me believe in what I do. And season 5, I promise, will be amazing. Next week, we have Tony Cuts coming up. We have Ranji from then. The two of them will be here, answer your questions, answer my questions, serenade you guys. It will be an amazing hour of Get Real with Shameeza. They will take questions and they will just be here to, just be themselves, but to entertain all of you and just interact with you. So I'm looking forward to that. The following weeks, we have quite a few names. Anthony Passad will be on. We will have Anil Beam on. There will be a lot of different performers coming on. That's just who I've confirmed with. And there will be many stories that will be told here on Get Real with Shameeza. So I look forward to this season. Like I said, I have so much things planned for it, and I'm looking forward. Thanks for your feedback. I am able to now go in and incorporate what you have said, and we'll just make it an amazing season. And you guys can also send me messages. You can email me your ideas of things. We are looking for stories for the holidays and different ways to give back. I know some of you are interested in us giving back. Tell me a story of someone who has done an amazing thing or who has overcome something, and you feel that they deserve something amazing, and I will make it happen. So send me in stories. I will put a post about it on Facebook where you can tell me about someone or something that that has changed your life, or that person did something that was amazing, and or they've overcome something, and we will try to make things happen for them. We will surprise them. We will do something for them. But we want stories like this for this season, and I'm excited. All right. Tonight I've learned that you know, if you stay strong, you believe in yourself, and you just keep moving forward, anything is possible. We saw that with Alicia tonight, and she's definitely an inspiration to myself and many others. Whatever you're going through in your life, I want you to take Alicia's story and make it your own. Push forward, stay strong, and be the best version of yourself. Until next time, be alive and live life like there's no tomorrow. Good night.